The following training is sponsored by the Niagara Library System. We serve our member libraries in Niagara, Orleans, and Genesee counties. Please visit your local library homepage and use your library card to get access to streaming videos, downloadable music, audiobooks, ebooks, and even more from the comfort of your own home. Thank you. Hello. Welcome back. Don't be scared by the whole cybersecurity thing. So we're going to talk about water today. Water. Everybody drinks water. I have my coffee. I actually dropped my water bottle today. That's okay. I didn't break it, which was good. But I didn't drop my coffee. So, hey, priorities. All right. So I just finished watching a movie. You can see it here on the screen called 0 Days. It's a 2016 film. It's a documentary style film. I thought it was very interesting about the Stuxnet computer virus. It was discovered by antivirus companies back in 2010. It is considered the first cybersecurity breach. Everything is still classified. Hardly anyone would talk on record about things, but it was still very interesting. And it's a possible state-sponsored breach. That is, state-sponsored. It was created by one or more nations in the world, and they talk about it in the movie. I'm not going to get into the whole thing. What was interesting, though, is you can find the movie 0 Days from your local Niagara member library. I do have the URL there. You can go to niagara.org and see that. I'll be including my links in the description, of course, of the video. So going on real quick, Sean Langas it's highlighted from Cyberscoop a Florida hack. So what happened? A hack that apparently affected a Florida water facility's chemical settings is emblematic of a water sector that's short on money, cybersecurity personnel, and often reliant on the practices of vendors, experts say. The February 5th incident in Oldsmar, a Florida town of 15,000 people, involved a still unidentified hacker infiltrating the local water treatment facility, the computer system, and trying to actually increase the amount of sodium hydroxide to a potentially dangerous level, local authorities said. The substance is used in water purification process, but can be toxic at higher levels. No harm was done to the public health. The facility had safety checks in place, but the level of access obtained by the hacker has prompted calls, of course, for tighter security in the sector. And not just this sector, but imagine your water, imagine the electricity going down. I mean, pretty much everything I do is reliant on those little plugs that come out of the wall. It's really an amazing thing. So we've got to watch for that. And I might be, like I said, a little paranoid because I just watched the movie, but hey, okay. Water providers often have a much slimmer profit margins than oil and gas companies and therefore have much less money to invest in cyber defenses. A 2020 survey found that just 19% of water utilities said they were confident that their rates and fees could actually cover the cost of existing services, never mind pursuing infrastructure upgrades. While there are some notable exceptions, many water utilities in the U.S. are small and saddled with aging infrastructure. They may only have one or two, maybe three IT folks who manage the whole network, says Chris Sistrunk, technical manager, the incident response arm of the security firm FireEye. The Oldsmar incident also highlights the need for water facilities to closely monitor network connections set up through software vendors, experts say. Now, this is interesting. I'm no expert, but watching your connections and who has access is very important. Industrial plant operators use such programs to monitor plant performance, but they are a potential pathway for hackers if left unattended. Now, this here in the green was very interesting. So here it is. In Oldsmar, the attacker broke into the facility's computer system through a remote software program known as TeamViewer, according to Pinellas County Sheriff Bob Gutierrez. Facility operators stopped using TeamViewer 6 months prior and weren't aware the program was on their computers. Gutierrez told the Wall Street Journal. A plant operator discovered something was amiss when their computer mouse began moving across the screen magically. So, ugh. Okay. So the need to make sure that your defenses are up, your own defenses, that you clean out old programs that you don't use anymore, that you take a look at those either through the control panel, run your security updates, run your Windows updates and Apple updates. I know they're a pain in the butt, but run them. It can be helpful. Now, to be clear, a security update or even a Windows update or Apple update or Android would not help in this case. This was actually an attack that was perpetrated through a piece of software that the plant operators used. TeamViewer can be very useful for remote monitoring, looking at things, and people install stuff like this all the time. A hacker exploited that, and the fact that they don't really use it anymore. The IT people weren't really aware that it wasn't even on their computers anymore. So the real problem too is using a virus like this hacker did to actually try and make physical effects happen, where the computer actually controls a motor or controls a switch or controls how much of that water purification treatment actually goes in the water. And by doing that, then tries to affect or hurt other people. So it's just something to watch out for. The United States does have an aging infrastructure, and we just got to watch. So, like I said, I enjoyed the movie. Go to your local Neoga library and find the movie. It's called 0 Days. Let me scroll back up at the top. There it is, 0 Days. You can look up information if you are interested on the Stuxnet computer virus. Again, it was discovered by antivirus companies back in 2010. Very good movie. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye now.